This is the long sleeve Tech T 1.5. As with all Soar garments, we start with a kind of pattern cutting in the fit of the garment. And for this, we have a 4-panel body. And this 4-panel body that comes from tailoring gives you a very, very good fit, a very precise fit to the body. It can be close fitting without being tight. It gives you a lot of mobility. These seams are bonded as well, again, which reduces any fabric rub. And then now with Soar garments, we're now introducing a gusseted armhole into all garments. And what that means is the side panel stretches up and wraps under the armhole into the top of the sleeve. And that gives you a very high but comfortable armhole. And a high armhole is good because it gives you a lot of mobility in the sleeve. You don't get that sense when you're lifting your arm up where you can get tightness here. And again, a high armhole is something that any good aspiring tailor will aspire to have a very high, closely fitted armhole for exactly that reason, for the mobility it gives. And the gusseting, i.e. having it a single piece of fabric that folds, also makes it very comfortable. You have this very soft folded edge right under the armhole. And then the third component is a shaped sleeve. And in this case, the shaping is done by darting at the elbow. And a shaped sleeve is an obvious thing for me with any sort of running garment. When you're running, your arms are bent. So why would you have a garment where the sleeve is just a straight tube? So all Soar long sleeve garments have shaped sleeves. So those three components come together to give you a really comfortable, precise fit. The fabric for the long sleeve Tech T is an Italian mesh from one of my favourite Italian knitting companies. And really the beauty of this fabric is the internal structure of it. It's very open, it's very light, and it has a slight 3D texture on the inside. And this 3D texture holds the main face of the fabric off the skin. And that means, A, it wicks sweat very effectively, but also it doesn't become clingy when you get wet. That horrible feeling with some thin sportswear fabrics, if you're sweaty and they start clinging and they're really uncomfortable. This keeps the surface of the fabric away from the skin and makes it very comfortable even in really hot conditions. And really all Soar direct to the skin garments will use a 3D structure fabric to keep them off the surface of the skin. And in very hot conditions, I'm more frequently than not now running in a long sleeve t-shirt than a short sleeve t-shirt just to get a bit more sun protection. So with all Soar garments, even the simplest garments in inverted commas, we put thought and expertise into the pattern cutting and the construction of them, because it's that gives you a really successful garment. It doesn't matter how simple or how basic the garment is, it's treated with the same respect as our most complicated technical garments.